Guys, I have discovered a secret that really makes all the difference. It explains most of the questions you have about life, like why you aren't reaching your full potential and why humans are yet to make it to Mars, or why we are yet to find the cure for cancer. Listen, this secret is huge, and some people are beginning to realize it. Believe me when I tell you that it changes everything and shows the very thing your childhood was lacking desperately. Now here's the secret, and I want you to pay close attention. Listen. We would have been able to achieve so much and not be limited by our limitations if only our parents had taken us to family-friendly drag shows. Yes. I hope you took that down. It's very important. This is like a recent scientific discovery that almost no one is aware of except the excellent, amazing parents of 2022. And by the way, the scientific literature on this matter is as clear as the Hamatan sky. It is an overwhelming, unprecedented consensus among pediatricians and children counselors around the world. And let's not forget the supreme ultimate wisdom of the activists in the LGBTQIA+ community. They all agree that taking kids to drag shows increases their IQ to triple digits. I mean, according to one study, that was what made Albert Einstein such a genius, guys. And many people are unaware of this. They are in the dark about this. And that is why you see these people constantly, calling and demonizing parents who are just caring and considerate and compassionate and want to expose their children to this visual information that is very important for their upbringing. These parents have been lambasted, called all kinds of names, and it's just unfair because they are doing the right things. They are advancing, progressing. I don't know. So many people are just stuck in the past and living in the dark. And to answer any concern you may have about this life-saving and life-changing practice, here is someone who gets it, giving us the breakdown. Take a look.
Yeah, we should.
How is a human being dressing how they want to dress, sexualizing anything? It's a human body. Why is that a sexual thing?
So you think adults should be able to wear whatever they want in front
Sure.
of children?
Sure.
So
Canadians are really uptight. If you go to, sure. Why not? It's a
Well,
body. It's a human
what's your
body.
opinion?
Why not?
So
it's a human body.
Should we have naked men reading to little kids?
Sure, it's a human body.
Oh, okay.
You had the genius there. You heard what she said. It is a human body. It is. I mean, you have to really appreciate her consistency. That is the consistency of someone who gets it. Even naked men reading to children is absolutely normal because it is a human body. Boom. Simple answer to complex questions. And I don't know why people are unable to get it. I mean, why would you want to cover the breast that the good God doctor have created and not let children see, this improvement in science? They need to be aware of this improvement in science from a young age. Why will you deny the consensus from every talking head like beautiful Joy Reid on MSNBC? Why? Now, some of you might say, this lady is being hyperbolic. There's no way in hell that she'll be okay with a child of 4 or 5 seeing a naked human body or having anything to do with one. Right? Well, now, whatever you are thinking, just remember, guys, that is just a human body. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing. I don't even see what is really wrong with a little child walking side by side with just another human body. I mean, who is going to look at this and be like, it makes sense, The explanation is just simple. And if you can't accept that, then I have bad news for you. You are a bigot. You are homophobic. You are transphobic. You are the reason people in the LGBTQIA+ community constantly live in fear of losing their lives. You are a despicable person who don't want trans people to, to be themselves and fulfill their calling of sexualizing children and exposing them to life-changing and life-saving wisdom. Let's not forget that is what this is. I mean, how are we ever going to get to Mars if cross-dressers can't show children their beautiful, juicy behind? How will the future generation ever learn inclusivity and tolerance if they are not exposed to a cross-dresser's fantastic breast? How? And if you decide to remain stuck in the Stone Ages, Instead of falling in line and enjoying this amazing ride of love and kindness, if you decide that, I'm going to be stuck in the past and not be progressive, inclusive, and tolerant, then this is what is going to happen to you. You fascist homophobe. Take a look.
Go.
Go, Chris. Go, Chris.
Get the fuck out of here!
No.
Transphobes, fuck off! Fuck out!
You leaving?
Okay. Yeah, fucking leave then! Turn the fuck around and leave, assholes! Get the fuck out of here! Fucking walk off!
Right? Am I bleeding? Yeah.
Now, if you are wondering who those people are, they are the Army of Love and Acceptance, also known as Antifa. And no, they are not assaulting that man. I know you may look at it and be like, oh, that is plain assault. No, it is not assault. They are just killing him with kindness. And that is why he ended up with a fractured arm. Kindness is very powerful. In the past, which was like 5 seconds ago, kids in drag shows would have been seen as indecent exposure. This is inappropriate for children and a clear-cut example of child abuse. This kind of exposure can scar a child for life and lead them down a dreadful path of inordinate sexual desires and habits that will stunt their mental development and affect their sexual relationship in the future. The damage this does to a young mind is disastrous. And I'm talking as someone who was exposed to something like this once by accident when I was young. And it didn't do me any good. But you shouldn't be listening to me. I am the exception to the rule. That is just a human body. Children need to see the bare breast of these men. Else, as we've established, the weapon of love will be unleashed.
You want fucking subs? Get out of here, motherfucker! Like nobody wants you here, you transphobic piece of shit! Fuck yourself, Chris! Go fuck yourself, you transphobic piece of shit! Get the fuck out of here, Chris! Fuck you, bitch!
I mean, wasn't it Whitney Houston who sang, I believe the children are the future, right? Show them nudes and let them go astray. Show them all the beauty men possess inside. Give them a sense of pride, right? To make it easier, let them wave a rainbow flag. Because sexualized is what they should be, right?